This is actually quite an interesting book. I started reading it, I don't know, a little bit ago, and there's something in here that just really sparked my interest. So it's about remote viewing, and it talks about how the military uses it to find certain things or to save individuals and so forth. But what really struck me was they were trying to shut the project down, and they thought it was all a bunch of nonsense, but yet it kept delivering by using their psychic abilities. But one part in the book, it talked about how when they try to reduce the number of people involved in the program, what was left was a few people and tarot card readers, which kind of proves the point about tarot. Tarot is an amazing tool. It's not just about cards and reading meanings, it's much more deeper than that. For example, the other day I was doing a little spread, and man, I shuffled the deck like 3 or 4 times, dealt the cards. I'm like, it doesn't feel right. And it was around the world card. No, yeah, it was a world card actually. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna ignore this. And I shuffled again and dealt the cards again. 3 times in a row, the world card came up over and over again. And my point being is that you're connected to this divine intelligence. Some call it the universe, some call it God, whatever. And it gives you the answer that you need, but you have to be willing to be open to hear it. You can't be biased. And so a lot of times when these cards are pulled, then they are not random. People will think they are, but they're not random. They are given to you for a reason. It's for a message you need to hear right now. Just kind of like this book here on remote viewing. We all have the gift, but we're so brainwashed to believe that it's bullshit and a lie, we ignore it. And then, of course, you have people who demonize it, saying, oh my God, it's devil worship. It's not. That's a bunch of hogwash. It's the divine giving you the message you need to progress your life forward or to help other people when you do a reading. And that's the thing, too, about this is that I believe that all things are for good, even these gifts and these tools that we are given, because these are really a tap into your subconscious mind. They're not just pictures that have no meaning. These have deep, significant meanings in life. Even the number 21, the world, that reduces back down to a what? A 3. It means that once you complete this cycle, you can now have expanded growth, or you can learn how to communicate better, or you can learn how to have better creativity in your life, the 3. And it makes sense. And that comes from a double 2, which is you're having to make serious decisions along this path. And when you do that, the 1 all gives you new potential possibilities. Even that alone shows you that this card has the right number on it, because it's all about growth. It's all about learning from your past mistakes, moving forward. Anyway, this is just going to be a short video, nothing fancy. I just was reading this book, and it just really kind of blew my mind with some of the stuff I've been reading in it. I'm about halfway done, or maybe a little longer than that, but the person's name is Lynn Buchanan. And if you haven't seen this book, I think they have it on Kindle and Kobo. So pick it up there. It's not very expensive, but it's an interesting read, But I believe everything in it, I don't know. But just that whole thing when he brought up the word tarot cards, how they were still left over because people thought it was a fluke, and it wasn't. They actually were doing really interesting and amazing things. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Have you read this book? Drop it below. Let me know if you have or haven't. Anyway, that's all I got. That's a quick little video, and see y'all in my next reading or tutorial. Bye, y'all.